Welcome in. Stop mooing at me. Where's my game screen? Thank you. I hate whenever it does that. Excuse me. You're interrupting me. Welcome in. I am William, as you know.
You want something?
I want to stop being interrupted. I also want my microphone to stop being so low. So, as I stated last stream, I'm going to, I'm gonna pretty much, do some other things, because all I've been doing is the main quest and the DLC. I think I've done like one side quest, and I'm pretty sure that was by accident. No, actually, I did a couple side quests. I've done Moira's quests, and I've done the Replicated Man. Everything else is pretty much... Oh, and Tenpenny Tower. And Big Trouble in Big Town. Yeah, I've done a few, but I haven't really done many comparatively. So, I need to slow down on all of the DLC content that I've been doing, because I'm going a little bit quick through this game. In that I've already completely finished the main quest and 2 DLCs. And because I've finished the main quest, I'm now working on a 3rd DLC by default.
Megaton.
A friend with deep pockets is a friend indeed. Welcome to my shop.
It's hardly a shop, but let's see what you've got.
Nothing but the highest quality leftovers, junk, and crap.
I require 308. You have none.
Why don't you look where you're going?
Stay.
You're very
Some
lucky
rum? Try
that I
the
need
brass
this shop.
lantern.
So... Why is that pointing there? Oh. Right, yeah. As usual, we head to Rivet City. Fast travel to any main port in the storm, pretty much, and make way from there. I swear, if this is Crazy Wolfgang again... How are you...
I'm looking for troublemakers.
You followed
Have you
me.
seen any?
You know, it's just occurred to me that I went through all of that trouble and I haven't even checked in on the Jefferson Memorial to make sure that Project Purity actually went through properly. Like, obviously I watched it happen as I was slowly dying, but how do I know it hasn't gone wrong? Getting distracted. I'm already getting distracted from what I came here to do. Complimentary guards. We pay caps or beer. Water caravan. Check in. You're water caravan drivers. Are you a...
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Nope, certainly not me. There's definitely, like, not a dead slaver in your morgue because of me. But also, it was kind of me. But I wouldn't tell you. very glad I opened this door. 3 bottle caps I could not have lived without. I need to put all my Nuka-Cola into my Nuka-Cola machine to make it ice cold. You don't see me.
You got what you deserve.
You don't see me. And you also don't see me. How am I sneaking around with a laser rifle? You know, that's a weird bit of storytelling. Mentats and a paint gun. Like someone really wanted to paint a masterpiece. And it... Actually, it doesn't really look that bad. Like, I can tell what that is. I think the local map wants me to go this way, actually. If I can find my way through. Nice funnel. Gotta go back. I actually need those. I think I've currently got Super Stimpaks hotkeyed. Or none. Apparently I used all my Super Stimpaks. That's not good. Nobody will know. $70 bottle caps just sitting in a drawer? I gotta rob an office building. What on earth was she guarding? Like, is this their bank? Game sounds slightly different on my end. Seaward Square Southeast. Ow. Pain and suffering. Alright, and welcome into the stream. Hi, I'm William.
Morning.
Morning. For no particular reason at all, I just need to check what I've got on me. I've got the recharger rifle, the laser rifle. I feel like maybe just intuition here. I'm gonna put the recharger rifle away. A recharger pistol, sorry. And get out the destabilizer. Just on some intuition. Also, intuition's telling me that I need to add all the Nuka-Colas that I'm carrying to this. And then grab all of the ice-cold ones.
In the fire of his brilliance.
Yeah,
Each
totally
of us shall give birth to a
don't know
billion
why I've got
stars.
this intuition telling me to do certain things like that. I've not died, obviously. And if I was dead, I wouldn't be here. I'd be dead. My intuition was wrong. I was expecting Crazy Wolfgang to be here. See? Not crazy. Anacostia Crossing. Anacostia Crossing Station. I have no idea how I knew those guys were going to be there, or that lady over there. Just complete mystery that I know where all these people are right off the bat. I'm just that good. I certainly don't have any prior knowledge due to, you know, restarts, reloads, deaths, anything of the sort. Didn't happen on the official record. You know, I think it'd be some really weird storytelling if there was mentats by a paint gun. Oh, would you look at that? There's mentats by a paint gun next to a mural. Man, that's crazy. Moving on. How many Nuka-Cola machines do you need? Capitalism at its finest. You walk 5 feet, there's another McDonald's. Holy crap. I'm gonna destabilize you. I'm gonna miss. Stabilize, nerds. Assault carbine. $15 and $122 versus 6 and 75. Well, at the very least, I think I can repair one with the other. Well, I can't because that one's already full. Why did I pick that up? I wasn't even supposed to come here. Wrong exit. Yeah, wrong exit. Alright, we go down here to yet another Nuka-Cola machine.
What's new? Not a damn thing. I'm gonna tear
Pardon?
one of these bugs. Yeah. No.
How precise is this gun? Wonderful. Museum Station. And yes, I do have rampant reload syndrome where I reload after taking one shot. Crap. Just a hair too late. Come on, rabbit ears. Come on, that was 3 shots, so you can't really blame me for that one. Like, I would have missed those 3 shots. Who killed that guy? Apparently it was me, because he's not got a gun or anything. Have I been here? No. Maybe. No. I can't have been here before. Statistically improbable. Oh, really? It was just at the mall the whole time? That guy's got a rocket launcher. Apparently, I had not redone my stim packs on this run. Now. Oh no. Destabilizer. Apparently they're gonna destabilize themselves. Whoa! Let's head inside. Can they walk through doors? I don't remember if they can walk through doors, but here's hoping they can't.
No more. You.
Outside is a silly place. It's for silly people.
Get your ass over here if you want to live. And watch out for the mines. Quick, they're coming. Lock and load. They'll be here any second. Well, that's the end of that. Hang tight. There's up. Hey! Where?
You're hit. You should have seen what they were doing outside.
Bring it! Look out! It's gonna blow!
Well, then why did you throw it?
I'm hit! Well, that's the end of that.
Somehow I think that legitimately is the end of that.
Whew. Say, you're pretty decent in a firefight.
Yeah, never mind the alien gun. Just completely ignore that part. You're not so bad yourself.
Well, with what I do for a living, you need to be. Sorry, I'm being a complete asshole. I'm Sydney. It's good to meet a fellow relic hunter.
What do you mean, fellow relic hunter?
Come on. You and I both know this is where the Declaration of Independence is stashed. No need to be coy about it. Good old Abraham Washington sent you on the same suicide mission he sent me on. Only problem is, you're not going to get it without my help.
What are you proposing?
Simple. We pool our resources, grab the Declaration, then make for Rivet City and split the reward. I've studied the plans of this place, so without me, you are going to go in circles. What do you say?
Sure, let's team up.
Smart move. Okay. The Declaration is secured in the Archive's strong room underground. There's a concealed cargo lift right here in the center of the rotunda. I've spent a few days hacking the lock with my remote terminal. When you're ready, punch in the password, let's get going.
Are you hurt?
It's only a scratch. I'll be fine.
Here, take one of my stim packs. It should help.
Thanks. I'll use it right away.
Yeah, you're not any use to me if you're kinda dead, you know? Bro was just carrying a mini nuke on him. Not even like anything to fire it with, he just had the mini nuke.
Hey, be more careful.
You're the one who threw a grenade and then said, "Oh no, it's gonna blow up." You say I'm not gonna get the Declaration of Independence without your help. Here's the issue with that. You've told me where it is, and I can sneak through here. Even easier if I find any stealth points.
Can't stand the sight of your own blood.
Thank you for presenting your head directly to us.
Teach you to mess with me. I'm watching you.
You're watching me. What if I'm watching you? The heck is that noise? Actually, I think I know what that is.
There you are!
Thought I heard something. Where?
What do you mean, where? It's right in front of us. Evolve!
Well, that's the end of that.
Centaur blood. Value 45, weighs nothing. Yes, please. Alright, let's stay on target. My apologies. Run!
I'm hit!
Saw the thing too late. Yeah, where was I supposed to put in that password, by the way? You,
What's up?
Stop getting hit. Also, next time, just tell me where to put the password in.
Thought I heard something. Where? Hey! Look out!
Why are there so many grenades here? Ooh, a crutch. You might need that, because you keep on breaking your limbs too.
What's the big idea?
It would be all too easy to just shoot you in the head right now. Like, there's the way we gotta go, but you haven't told me where to put in this password. You just said, put in the password and let's go. Okay, great. Where? Where's the exit? Going around in circles. That's a bathroom. Seriously, where's the exit? Back through here? Head this way? Nope, this way.
Men, today I address you with a message of utmost urgency. Our defenses have been breached,
How many more stim packs do I have? One?
and soon we'll engage the enemy. Remember, the will of the
We kept the
people is
declaration in the
only
archive strong
legitimate
room. It's at the end of the
foundation
east
of
wing
any
here.
government.
We'll have to make our way to it.
Men, we can't let the enemy's progress dissuade us from our task. We must defend our freedom and our right to be independent.
Help me!
You may delay, but time will not.
There's all sorts of shortcuts through maintenance doors and utility gates to bypass security, if you can get through them.
Yeah, get back over here real quick.
According to the plans, the turret generator is somewhere in this room. Disable it, and it should make our lives easier.
Turret generator somewhere in this room. Is it back here? I don't believe so. it concerns me how low your health is. Unless it's gone up on its own. Because if you die, I'm responsible for that.
We cannot allow the enemy to penetrate our defenses any deeper. Old glory must not be stained with the blood of tyranny. The enemy will be here soon. You must defend your leader. Remember,
I'm
our
watching
cause
you.
is noble. It is the...
Why are you watching me? You're the one behind me. Which is, I must admit, highly concerning.
Threat analysis. Yellow. Scanning for hostiles.
Well, I've just stolen the Bill of Rights.
Threat analysis. Green. Resuming standard patrol pattern. Hostile. Detected.
I've got one!
Systems ready. Target.
Well, stop getting hit. You're not standing behind cover.
Don't even... Hey! Where?
Battery systems offline.
You can't complain you're getting hit if you're not behind cover.
Up ahead should be the door to the archive strong room. That's where they keep the Declaration.
The enemy is at the gates. Now is the time for the greatest of rallying cries. Wish...
You've breached our defenses, evaded our best soldiers, and you've raided my home. But I have not yet begun to fight. I cannot allow you to steal our freedom. The Declaration must remain here. It is our symbol of hope, the one thing that cries out, we are a free nation.
Well, you must be Button Gwinnett, second signer of the Declaration.
Then my reputation precedes me. Good. That should make you well aware that I am not to be trifled with, and that my loyalty to the States is legendary. I know your fighting prowess far exceeds my own, but I will still duel you to the death if I must.
Don't
What
tempt
will it
me.
be, then? Rapiers? Pistols at dawn? Out with it!
It's quite brave of you to potentially sacrifice your life over a document.
This is no mere document, sir. This is the doctrine laid down by my fellow members of the Second Continental Congress. It absolves us of the tyranny of King George III of Great Britain. It is perhaps the greatest symbol of this free nation.
You do realize that it's about 500 years later, don't you?
Petty lies and deceit may be the way of Great Britain's crown, but I will not succumb to such tomfoolery.
My glasses
Since it
feel
appears
weird.
you wish to resolve this without bloodshed, may I suggest you stand down and surrender? I can promise that you will be treated well, in a manner accustomed to any member of the Royal Army.
Allow me to ponder my decision.
Very well, but any attempt to take the Declaration of Independence will be considered an act of war.
What's up?
What do you make of this Button Gwinnett robot?
Look, if you think you can reason with him, go right ahead. My advice? Blow its damn head off. It's obviously malfunctioning. Either way, I'll let you decide. Anything that gets us closer to the prize is fine by me.
Since we're partners now, why don't you tell me about yourself?
Ha! I'm surprised that you care. Usually everyone looks out for themselves nowadays. What is it you want to know?
Actually, looking out for myself is why I'm asking. I don't know who the heck you are. How did you get into the relic hunting business, anyway?
I don't know. I grew up like pretty much every other girl in this crappy world. Spent most of my life just trying to keep away from slavers. One day out in the wastes, I stumbled across some poor bastard's body. On the body, I found info leading to some famous document. I had heard that Abraham Washington was looking for these scraps of paper. So I went after the thing. Turned out to be the Constitution. After he loaded me up with caps, I got pissed drunk, got laid, and was happy for the first time in a while. I haven't looked back since.
You recovered all of that stuff in the Preservation Society's museum?
Oh no. There's more than a lifetime supply of grade A crap in that place. Couldn't possibly do it alone. Like you, he hires anyone off the street. Honestly, I don't care what he does with that stuff. As long as the caps keep flowing, I'll be there to collect.
Nice gun, by the way. I've never seen one like it.
Yeah, it is nice. I don't even sleep without it under my pillow. My father made gun ammunition for a living. Taught me everything about how firearms work. So I've spent my downtime tinkering with guns like my 10mm Ultra SMG here. It's like a hobby, I guess.
What happened to your father?
Sorry, there's some things I still want to keep to myself. Maybe when I get to trust you better. Okay?
Actually, I kind of got the impression that you're planning on shooting me. What do you know about the Declaration of Independence?
All I know is that it looks like a rolled-up piece of thick paper with all kinds of writing on it. Some famous document from a long time ago. Abraham Washington is a huge U.S. history nut. So, that's why he wants it so badly. I'm ready. Lead on.
Can I still deactivate you?
If you have something to say, be quick about it or be gone.
There's more to this than you realize, Button.
Please explain, but I warn you, I am well versed on the tactics of the underhanded Redcoat spy. You do well to remember that.
I'm Thomas Jefferson, and I've returned to liberate the Declaration.
You, sir, are a liar, a fraud, and likely a spy of the Royal Crown. I warn you not to test my patience. You'll find it wearing quite thin.
Let me prove my honesty by helping you trick the Redcoats.
Interesting. I had a plan for just this sort of situation. Perhaps this will prove that you're here as an ally rather than an enemy. We create a forgery of the Declaration and send it off to Great Britain. It might be just the delay we need to get the document out of here safely. I'd love to be at court when King George finds out he wasted all his resources gaining a forgery. We have to be cautious, though. The British scholars would recognize a poor duplicate almost immediately.
How can we create a convincing forgery?
If you were to bring me some iron gall ink, I could produce a mirror-perfect duplication. The best place to find some would be in the Arlington Library, which is why I have been unable to do this myself. After all, I can't abandon these fortifications.
Let me think about that option.
Very well, but don't think too long. We don't have much time. My spies say their tall ships are sailing into our harbors even as we speak. There never was.
Sorry, button.
Don't even think about it.
Well, shame. Why would you walk in front? Why did they have Jet in a safe in here? Especially since that was created by a boy post-war. That looks terrifying. Save. And another button? Thomas Jefferson. Backup Protectron. I want to talk to Thomas. I don't care if he's offline for maintenance. I want to talk to Thomas Jefferson. Where are the rest of them? I'm gonna talk to Thomas Jefferson.
GNR, 3 Dog, all you need to know. Here's the latest news. Unemployment is down, stocks are up, and the UN has just declared global peace forever. Now the real news. All right, children. It's time for 3 Dog, to be honest with you. Here it is, plain as day. I used to think we were all well and truly fucked. The good old US of A.
I understand why he was, under maintenance now. I should warn you, the mall's a little bit hairy right now.
Gonna splatter your
Yeah.
brain!
Over.
How can you stop? Now let's head back up here to Big Ugly. Purified water.
What's up?
What's our next move?
Let's head for Rivet City. It's a bit of a hike, but I want to get back there so I can start spending my caps. Don't worry, I know exactly where it is. We should make it in one piece.
Let's get going.
Rivet City?
Cannot fast travel when enemies are nearby. Well, if I wasn't... Oh, can I do it now? Enemies are nearby. Ah.
Help me! Look out! Well, that's the end of that.
Ignore that.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
No.
What wonderful artifacts have you brought me?
Sydney and I have the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, my lord, I never I'm utterly shocked. You two have earned your places in the annals of American history. Yes, indeed. You will be remembered for this great day. I will award Sydney's promised bounty to her personally. No need to worry yourself about that. Enjoy your reward, my friend. You've earned it.
What's up?
Any interest in partnering up again?
You know, I think I've had my fill of wasteland roaming and picking through ruined buildings for a while. I'm just gonna kick back and spend my caps. But thanks for asking. Later.
Not my business what happened to her father. Excuse me,
What
sir.
brings you by Rivet City today?
I have a document you may want. The Bill of Rights?
Oh my, I never expected anyone to find this. I didn't even know it was still intact. Well, certainly a reward is in order for your efforts. How about 100 caps?
You know what? Fine.
Thank you very much.
It's a literal one-of-a-kind document. He's giving me 100 caps. That's like 3 stim packs.
Well, I suppose that's goodbye then. Come again anytime.
Why do you have empty soda bottles on display? America's pastime. Apparently something to do with science. Speaking of science,
Hey. I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Rivet City Clinic. I need more stim packs.
You're wounded. Let me bandage that. Sure thing. Here's what I have.
What can I sell you? Salt carbine. Yeah, take it. And honestly, I'm not using flashbangs. Keeping buttons wig. That do anything? Barter +5. Perception -1. Yeah, it felt like it. The guy was daffy. Completely daffy.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
And thank you, but I will take care of my own wounds. Let's see, 293 out of 340.
Oh boy, I'm hungry. What do you want to do, James? I don't know.
Who is young? That lady does not walk very quick at all. Excuse me,
Well,
Flack.
Decided to check out. Need to. Thanks.
Now, why is there still gunfire?
That takes care of that.
Oh, they had a contract out on me. Well, I'm glad they did. I can repair my armor with theirs. Who had the contract out? Oh, wait, it's not there. It's over here, right. Okay, so it's just a general one because I'm a good person.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Didn't you just kill some troublemakers? Why are you looking for more? Alright. Now I gotta pick a place and I gotta go to it. Ooh! Okay, so before I got abducted by aliens, I'm not insane, I was going to Grandma's house. Stopped by Big Town on the way. Because Agatha sounds like a grandma's name.
Oh, I'm starting to feel safe for the first time in a long time. Thanks to you.
No problem. Where did you people come from, anyway?
Oh, Little Lamplight is where most of us came from. Red and Pappy and Flash and Bittercup. We used to play together when we were kids. Then we got old and we had to leave. Those were the rules. So we packed up and headed here, like we were supposed to. No one told us it would be like this. We never have fun anymore. And most of us are dead.
That's sad. So anyway, do you have any traders in town or any doctors?
There aren't many of us left to run stores or anything like that. You could stop by Red's clinic if you need stitching up.
Yeah, let's go see Red. What's Red up to? Hi, Red. I saved your butt.
What's up? Are you hurt?
I need medical supplies.
Sure. Here's what I can spare.
That doesn't sound like that doesn't really instill confidence that you've got much. It's a lot. Okay, let me see how much I've got. How many stim packs do I have? 33. You know what, you give me one and we'll both have 34.
Another satisfied customer.
That was a weird tone of voice you just took. I'm leaving. You stopped sounding like Red for a moment. Are all the mailboxes still empty? Yes. I suppose I'll know if they've respawned because the super mutants won't be here anymore. Dead on the ground. Stop moving. Do I even want to know what's going on up there? Bro, I had a sniper rifle. It's a confusing sight over there. Oh, you're after me now? Don't tell me you're going after Big Town. It'd be a very dumb idea to attack Big Town, because it's under my protection. Why is there Rivet City security out here? Oh, okay. Aquapura, right. I know why there's Rivet City security out here. I swear, if this Aquapura was going to Big Town and you guys interrupted it, I'm going to be very upset. Speaking of water, time to irradiate myself. There's got to be a quicker way of doing this. Are there any radioactive barrels I can stand by or anything? Jeez. This is taking forever. Did I already rob this guy? I think I already did. Someone did. Now that I'm moderately radiated, my limbs will start repairing themselves. You again. A rusty train yard. Yeah, see? Quick repairs.
So believe me when I tell you that I was wrong. Dead wrong. That kid from Vault 101 is the last best hope of humanity. We'll get through this, children. You just gotta believe. For now, listen close as I share yet another of our friends' adventures. This, faithful listeners, is the story of a little boy. A little boy Brian's from Grey Ditch, a small settlement that was recently overrun with overzealous giant
for the
ants.
taking.
Brian, sadly, was the sole survivor. That's where the kid went and where our story, thankfully, gets better. You see, not only did Mr. Vault 101 stop the ant problem, he also found little Brian Wilkes a new home. So if you see Brian and his new parents, wish them all good luck. Oh, and 101, nice work.
Parents?
Thanks
Multiple?
for
Plural?
listening, children. This is 3 Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. Now listen close for this important public service announcement. Remember, children, when the raiders come, there ain't no shame in locking your doors, barricading the windows, and cowering under the nearest bed. When these psychos come to play, they have one thing on their minds: making your life as fucking miserable as humanly possible. Raiders can't be bargained or reasoned with. There ain't no use surrendering, because they'll just shoot you anyway. So run, hide, or fight if you've got the balls and the guns. But for God's sake, don't go waving the white flag. They'll just strangle you with it.
That's depressing.
Oh my! I wasn't expecting any visitors.
You actually are a grandma. Hi.
My. You certainly do look a little bit worn out from your travels. Oh, just look at my terrible manners. I'm Agatha. It's so nice to meet you. Now, what brings you all the way out here?
Just exploring.
Honestly, there's nothing much out here. Looking for sand? Rocks? We have plenty of that. You're welcome to look around this area, of course. Don't let me dissuade you. I'm just trying to save you some time. My husband built this place way out here for a reason. Rest his soul.
Oh, your husband's dead? I'm sorry.
Well, that's kind of you to say. Yes, he's gone. After he built this place, we spent many happy years together. We decided to cut off contact with the outside world and just depend on each other for comfort and company.
Surely you haven't severed all contacts, right?
Oh, goodness, no. I have a supply caravan that passes here maybe once a week. I trade with him for whatever I need, and I stock up enough till they return.
What could you possibly have to trade? I mean, you're stuck out here.
Besides shelter? Well, I offer something in the way of entertainment. I play songs on my homemade violin, and people trade me goods. If not in person, I use my husband's old radio set. The men in the caravan say it keeps their morale up on lonely nights in the wasteland.
I'd guess a homemade violin is never quite in tune.
Oh, you are a clever one. Yes, that's exactly the problem that I have with it. It doesn't quite play all of the notes correctly, and I have to constantly tinker with it.
Your husband's radio can broadcast across the entire capital wasteland?
Yes, my husband was very proud of the setup. He tinkered with that thing for years to get it working. I've tried to use it to get whatever I need, but I've never gotten a reply.
Is there any way I can help?
But now that you mention it, yes, there is. My trading depends on my violin. Without it, I have nothing to play, no way to make music. If you can bring me a violin, a better one, I'd feel much more secure.
Violin? That's hardly something that would have survived the war.
Yes, very sad, isn't it? Sad to think that no more musical instruments will ever be made the old way ever again. Well, fortunately, I know where perhaps the last real violin in the world exists. If you give me your word that you will recover it, I will tell you more.
You seem like a nice woman. Let me get that violin for you.
Well, that's just so sweet of you.
Especially if it'll give me
I feel
something else
bad
to
sending
listen
you
to
off with
besides
nothing
Three
like
Dog.
this. I have a small amount of ammunition that my husband left behind. A box of odds and ends. I don't think I've opened it in years. If you do this for me, you're welcome to take whatever you need.
Alright. I give you my word, I'll do my best to recover the violin for you.
Oh, I don't think I've been this happy in years. As promised, here's the key to the ammunition box. It's right under the radio table. Before you leave, I have some information that may help you, at least a place to begin. It all starts with my great-great-grandmother Hilda back in 2077, before the bombs fell.
I don't know what the right answer is here because she's gonna tell me a long-winded story. You have records from back then?
Of a kind, yes. Hilda sent a good deal of letters to my great-grandmother Mary, who passed them on, and so forth. I suppose the correspondence could be considered a diary of sorts.
I can't even imagine 2077.
It certainly is a long time. That precious instrument has been through a lot. Anyway, Hilda was quite a special woman, classically trained and exceptionally talented at the violin. Her pride and joy was her Stradivarius violin. I can only imagine how exquisite this instrument must have been. When the war reared its head, she was invited by Vault Tech into Vault 92. They claimed the vault would be dedicated to preserving musical talent.
Musical talent? Why would they care about that?
Vault Tech was always promoting the vaults being used for the preservation of the arts and all that nonsense. Hilda couldn't pass on a chance to meet many of the other musical talents of the world, so she accepted their invitation. Then the bombs fell, the vault was sealed, and my family never heard from her again.
After 200 years, how can you be certain the violin is in decent shape?
She kept it in a special pressurized case. Inside the case is the perfect temperature and humidity for the instrument. If the case is still functioning, the Stradivarius would be in perfect shape. Hilda's Stradivarius was named the Soie Stradivarius. All of them had names. That's what I want you to get.
I know where Vault 92 is. I'll head there right away. I saw it on a map.
You do? Amazing! Thank you for this. You have no idea what this means to me. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Watch yourself out there.
Make sure that's what I've got actually on. Yes. Locate Vault Tech headquarters. Now that is quite an option. Vault Tech headquarters. But of course, if I go down to the Vault Tech headquarters, I have to go all the way back up to Vault 92 again. Raiders up ahead. You know, this lady lives all on her own. Just up here in the middle of nowhere, and there are raiders roaming around the wastes right next to her home. Why don't I do her a second service and kill all these raiders for her. That's not a raider. That thing got yeeted. Oh, I'm dead? You really want to go hand to hand? How'd that work out for you? Tell me, how does it feel? Nerds. I'm going to get my melee up again. That up there, and round that off. I'm missing out on something. Where is it? Survival 45 for Animal Friend. Mine's at 24. Not doing that now. $30 hit points? Yes, please. You know, that looks very much like a small village or a town. Or a neighborhood. Probably just the neighborhood. Hang on. I've been there. That's the minefield. I'd like to skip that. I'd also like to sneeze. There we go. Blech. I should have grabbed my companion. Oh, it's coming from up here. I was like, I killed the old guy at the minefield. Is he alive again? Can you teach me that trick? Is it coming from up here? Hi.
Hey there.
Got anything for sale?
Sure, you may want to grill it up sooner rather than later, if you know what I mean.
Alright, good. You're an actual hunter.
Yeah, see you.
Yeah, I was just thinking, if this guy's selling strange meat, I'm killing him. Ow. So what are army sentry bots doing all the way out here? Why is there a bug flying around my room? I swear, if someone left the back door open again. Interesting sounds to be hearing by the power station. Hey, buddy. Is that another Yaogwai? I feel like I just saw a Yaogwai. That would be a big yes. Why is this area closed off? What the heck? Greener Pastures Disposal Site. Well, if I ever need to be irradiated, I know where to come to. I have to know. Like, I gotta know what's in here. Besides another Enclave iBot. Oh, a bobblehead. You now run 5% faster. Sweet. You know, sadly I missed a bobblehead. Forgot there was one inside of the Enclave base. Movement. I don't know why I bothered pressing that button if I know I've already disengaged the lock. Just a autonomous response. Why am I picking up a cup? And why do I get the distinct impression there's more to this place than meets the eye? There's not, is there? It's just this tiny, stupid room. Uh-oh. There's far too much going on, I'm getting overwhelmed. Why is even the red scorpion on your side? Holy crap, guys, calm down. I lived. Sadly, you completely obliterated my armor. And I can't repair it with yours. Can I repair it with yours? This medium armor or light? Light. Well, what am I wearing? Medium. Crap. I went through all that trouble saving Brotherhood outcasts. That was an accident, I assure you. Why did my radiation go down? What did I take that got rid of my radiation? It wasn't Hydra, it wasn't Psycho. Med-X? No. They have a human finger. All right. Glad I killed these guys, because they were doing experiments. At least they gave them water. They took someone's finger. They took a finger. Orders, COIs only. Mission directive. Establish and enforce Enclave presence among general populace. Disposal of genetic non-compliance offenders. 1. Establish constituency enforcement point at coordinates 39.138 by -77.070. Monitor civilian movement in area, and debrief Superior regarding any events of notable significance or regularity. 2. Distribute purified water rations to civilians willing to submit to genetic compliance screening. Participation in screening is compulsory for all civilians, and use of force is authorized in enforcement. 3. Genetic non-compliance offenders should be detained at checkpoint. 4. To conserve consumption of Enclave resources, detainees should be disposed of by flame only when withholding facility... Pardon? Withholding facility becomes overcrowded, or detainees become unmanageable, whichever comes first. Field report, PFC MSCOT. Field report, prepared by NCO J. Tuckman, by audio dictation on behalf of PFC Matthew Scott. PFC Scott's voice is the only source recorded in the following text. Sir, I encountered 3 ferals on my patrol. This was somewhere around 0300 hours, I think, and it was dark, so they saw me first. I discharged my firearm 4 times, fatally striking 2 of the 3. My weapon jammed before I could fire on the 3rd target, and just then, I realized it wasn't engaging. I knew our orders were to report on anything unusual, and well, I thought that was pretty strange. He actually followed me back here on his own. We put him in the trailer with the other, and he's been quiet as you like. Strangest thing I've ever seen. End file. I hate to break it to you, bud, that wasn't a feral, that was just a dude. What do I have marked? Oh, I still have her house marked. It's a pity my radiation went down. It's also a pity my armor's busted. But that's to be expected when you're fighting the Enclave. I hate my allergies. Is it down here? Yes, it is. Alright, before I go in there, save. It's not gonna go up quick enough. Hang on. Permanent speech too. Limited ammo on that, so I'm not gonna use it non-stop. Here's a pistol. Blood pack. And energy cells. This isn't just instilling confidence in this place, but at least they're giving me stim packs. What the heck is that noise?
So far, the experiment is going exactly as planned. We're subjecting the residents to extremely low frequency white noise, regular intervals through the loudspeaker system. Using the soundproof recording studios, the musicians was an inspired idea. Kudos to the Vault-Tec selection committee on their shrewdness.
You look different than the others. So a door that leads to more doors. Med-X is worn off. Good to know. Classroom and lab is that way. Average lock. Atrium is here. Just open. What was this one? No clue. This leads to the reactor. I heard footsteps down there. Mirelurks, I think, perhaps? Based on the footfall? Reactor it is. Hey, at least I'm gonna get my radiation back. Mirelurk King. His hitbox is weird. Nothing in that room either. Ooh, it's candy. Issue with the lighting on B level. If I told Zach once, I've told him 1,000 times. Stop using the higher amperage ballasts in the lighting grid on B level. They will overheat within days and blow out because the power taps up there weren't installed to spec. Had to replace 37 ballasts with Type A09A ballasts and use a power tap converter on each one. Filling my missed dinner with that red-headed violinist up in Women's Dorm 7 to Zach's work credit account. Women's Dorm 7, got it. Issue, Section 4 Security Upgrade. Engineer Carl Maynard, details overwritten. Issue, Air Conditioning System, Odd Smell. This was nasty. Seems when Vault-Tec built this place, they decided to go ahead and parallel route the waste disposal dumping system with the air conditioning ducts. In some places, the ductwork is corroding, which has spread to the waste pipes, so now we have the waste products leaking into the venting. The airflow through the ducts is carrying the smell into most of men's dormitory 1, 2, and 5. Had to climb in there and patch it all up. Gross. Wall deterioration D level. Ongoing. I have stress fractures and water seepage in 3 areas on D level. I can only conclude that there is an adjoining underground spring or lake that is putting pressure on the concrete walls. I've already patched the stress fractures and used the metal plating that we normally use for flooring to shore it up for now. I recommend we get all the engineers together on this issue and come up with some sort of a more permanent solution, otherwise we'll be knee-deep in nasty groundwater or worse. Squeaky office chair. This huge emergency was immediately addressed by our crack engineering team. We ran up to Professor Malleus's office and deployed the fluidic lubrication injector in an effort to stop impending doom from destroying us all. Okay, fine. We oiled his chair. Is this really the kind of crap that's worth submitting a trouble ticket for? Had to use WD-40 on his chair. This is a very bad place for me to be. Let's get out of here. Yeah, see? Terrible. In some ways, you're harder to beat than the Marler King. How much radiation is that? 575. Eesh. Hmm. $480. Radaway does 95. Then I'll just go stand down in the water again. Drink it. Alright. Women's dorm 7. Stop dodging. Very rude. I get the impression this is the entrance. It's also the place where I get blown up, apparently. Yeah. Let's start with the atrium now. Rigged shotgun. You know, I'm getting a distinct impression the mines weren't meant for me. Classroom and lab is that way. Don't know what's that way. I kind of want to get up to the overseer first thing. Figure out what to expect. Best place to check, overseer's office. This is the clinic? Pretty empty for a clinic, I must say. No stem packs anywhere. That goes to the living quarters. Alright, well, I'm getting the impression that what I'm mostly going to find in here is mirelurks and flies, so... They had a general store in here. Like, did they... No. Junktown jerky vendor. Junktown was after the war. Was this place opened? Were they aware that the world had ended? Like, they've got a store with a safe in it. Safe full of ammo and weapons. So they had a trading system going on. Nothing ending with ING, also not the IED. Intra-Vault Mail 476. To Richard Rubin, Overseer Vault 92, from Gordy Sumner. This is the 5th time I've requested that you allow me to release our supply of headphones and personal audio listening gear to the residents. It seems unfair that residents are required to listen to their music selections in the studio rooms. I have an ample supply of the type of equipment that would allow most residents to relax in their beds and enjoy their musical recordings. Please let me know your reasons behind this matter. Intra-Vault Mail 482. To all Vault residents from Gordy Sumner. I am pleased to announce that we now have strawberry pudding available in the Vault store for 10 work credits. The supply is very limited, of course, so hurry down and get some before it's all gone. Intra-Vault Mail 519. To Dan Kobacheski from Gordy Sumner, of course. From your last mail, it seems we have a deal. I'll give you everything on your list in exchange for the weapon we discussed. Things are getting worse in this vault, with almost half of the residents going crazy. I just want to be prepared. Don't worry, I'll lock the gun in my safe so no one can easily trace it back to your department. I just realized that's a new type of gun. A 5.56mm pistol. $14 and $46 versus $16 and $62. This one's fully paired. What does this do? Let's see what it does if I fully rep it. $20 and $71 versus $14 and $46. Only does 5 shots. I'll give it a shot. Unintended. Yes, the Overseer's office. That the Overseer? My condolences. Okay. Last stand, anyone? Why can't I go in any of those? Oh, it's just a conductor. Professor Malleus audio log. Again, V9202.
I'm a bit encouraged by the latest batch of data. It seems that 33% of the subjects are now lapsing into a trance-like state on occasion. When in this state, we're fairly certain that suggestion and programming of the subject can be applied. We've begun testing this by implanting subtle cues in affected subjects, making them scratch their ear or constantly fix their hair. So far, I'm happy to report a 100% success rate on this implementation method.
I don't like this Malleus fella.
Disaster today. One of our test subjects, V920717, has murdered 3 other residents in a fit of unbridled rage, the likes of which I've never seen. It took almost 23 shots before the security team took him down. This subject has no history of violence or mental instability whatsoever. My concern is that this subject is one of our most successful implant recipients, able to execute complex instructions during a trance state.
Sir, I encountered 3 ferals on my patrol. This was somewhere around 0300 hours, I think, and it was dark, so they saw me first. I discharged my firearm 4 times, fatally striking 2 of the 3. My weapon jammed before I could fire on the 3rd target. Just then, I realized it wasn't engaging. I knew our orders were to report on anything unusual, and, well, I thought that was pretty strange. He actually followed me back on his own. We put him in the trailer with the other, and he's been quiet as you like. Strangest thing I've ever seen.
Which order do these go into? 332, 35. Okay, this order. As per instructions, the broadcast equipment for the white noise has been rerouted from the sound booths and tied directly into the entire Vault's loudspeaker system. I'll now be able to execute Vault-Tec Confidential Plan WNMSCE, White Noise Mind Suggestion Combat Experimentation. I have 3 Professor? I have a lisp. When? I have 3 of Professor Malleus's team doing what I need to get done and hope to show some concrete results soon. I don't know why I turned into either Daffy or Donald Duck. I can't remember which. I had the engineers make it so the WN can be either triggered from the control center or at the local security consoles. The password to these consoles is that. The results are even better than I could ever have imagined. The sheer strength and tenacity of combat suggestion implanted test subjects is incredible. Imagine an entire army of people who would never disobey a direct order from high command and can fight until it takes over 20 bullets to stop them. I don't want to imagine it. Malleus says that this is a failure, so there's been a few deaths. 1 step back, 2 steps forward. It's easy to suppress what everyone in the vault are calling crazies. I've added a command word in their suggestion implants. Simply say the phrase, "Sanity is not statistical," and they will stop dead in their tracks. I've informed the guards of this, but I've told them only to use it when out of earshot of anyone else. The command phrase is no longer working against the crazies. I don't know what the heck has happened. But I'm losing control of the situation. If we don't get these under control soon, we're going to have a huge revolt on our hands. Malleus is inciting the rest of the Vault into action. I'm afraid by the power invested in me by the Vault-Tec Corporation, I have no choice but to have him killed. What a waste. You've turned on each other. Finding the television. But it's not tapestries. Sound testing. That's another Myler King. It's locked from the other side. So now I know what I'm dealing with. The only problem is Is it still active? Holy crap, that's even better. But this has a bonus critical chance. Either way, it's worth some cash. Find myself rather curious to know whether or not it's actually still active, this sound system. Whether or not I've already been infected, I guess is the term. Certainly seems applicable. Why am I hurting myself on these people? This looks like that gun. I don't remember where I came in. Living quarters? Well, I've got to go there, obviously. Okay, note to self, don't use that weapon on these guys. Use the destabilizer. Camel of the Waste perk. What does that even mean? Your frequent water consumption has led to improved benefits from drinking hydrating fluids. What does that even mean? I drink water better now, I guess. I'm in Storm Security Terminal. I'm looking for a violin. Has anybody seen one? Probably the only Vault 92 jumpsuit I've seen in this place. Never mind. Men's dorm security terminal. Ow! Why would you set that up in here? Why am I hitting myself on skeletons? And where's my violin? I was told that there was a musician lady who had a violin here. She was in the women's dorm. I went to the women's dorm, and I have found no violin, only violins. That's depressing. That is a child. Did I flush out the entire place? But it's metal. Oh, it's heavy. Never mind then. Yeah, I flush out the entire place when I do that. That is a little too easy. Data storage entry. That just sounds like reading. That just sounds like reading, too. I've been doing quite a bit of that. I want my violin. Section 4 Lab Assistance from Professor John Malleus. Congratulations on a job well done, everyone. It seems like the current white noise tests are a complete success, with less than a 1% margin of error. We still have much to do analyzing the data, but I think all of you deserve a pat on the back for excellent work. Let's keep it up. To Richard Rubin, Overseer, Vault 92. Here is the data on subject V920717 as requested. We are completely baffled as to why someone would behave in this manner after being subjected to the white noise experiments. As soon as our autopsy is complete, we'll try and piece together why he went insane. I'm sorry about this, Rick. We'll get to the bottom of it soon. To Richard Rubin again. We have a serious problem on our hands, and you have yet to answer my last several intra-vault mails or even see me. I have 7 more dead. 3 other Vault 92 residents have suffered the same symptoms as Subject 717. How many more of these people have to die before you realize we're in deep trouble? We're alone out here. No one will go away. Who let you in here? In my room. How many more of these people have to die before you realize we're in deep trouble? We're alone out here. No one will come to our rescue. If anyone is even left. We have to deal with this ourselves. Please, I beg you to see me immediately and call your goon squad off your living area. You know, that word really did not age well. Off your living area doors. To the Overseer again. Section 4 is under heavy guard now. I can't even get in without a personal escort. It's my estimate that over 30% of the Vault's entire population is now clinically insane and poses a real danger to the rest of us. We have to consider the possibility we may need to abandon the Vault completely. Better to take a chance outside than in here. You still won't speak to me, and any attempt I've made to see you have ended in scuffles with your guards. It's obvious something's going on, and I'm going to find out what. Well, if you did, I'm sorry you're dead, because you most definitely are now.
Unbelievable! We've had 12 more incidents in the past month mirroring Subject B920717's actions. The shocking part is the savagery these aberrants exhibit when they murder. They rip their victims apart limb from limb and eviscerate them by hand. These used to be respected members of the musical community. How could this be happening? Where have I gone wrong?
I hate to break it to you, bud, but it wasn't you that did it. One out of 10 on suppressor. I didn't know data meant ammunition. I mean, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth if it's going to give me ammo and Radaway and stim packs, but a little weird. What even uses liquid nitrogen? Must be like the opposite of a flamer. Off to utility we go, guys. Oh, I see now. Yeah, I've been here. It's a reactor. Reactor again? How is this reactor? Of course. Long hallways, I forgot. I've been here way too long, looking for a stinking violin. Believe it or not, this is looking more like a clinic than the clinic. Which one of you is going to come out first? Why were there so many bottle caps in the classroom? Were they using it to count? Alrighty then. Why was Professor Malleus in the classroom?
Situation is getting out of hand. Over half the population of the vault is exhibiting savage tendencies. I can only assume our noise experimentation has awakened some dormant primitive nature. In essence, they are almost psychologically devolved. I was stupid for rushing these experiments. Now over 35 people are dead.
What's most strange to me is I'm finding all of his logs in the correct order. Which means I'm doing what Bethesda wants me to do, and I don't want to do what Bethesda wants me to do. Why on earth does that sound like it's... Oh, it's down, okay. About to say, it can't be through that locked door. That leads to a loading door. Hi. Next. I'm letting my inventory get way too full.
I can't believe what I've discovered. Just before he died, one of the security team members told me everything. The Overseer has been implanting these murderous intentions in the entire Vault population without my knowledge. Using the loudspeakers in the dorms instead of just the studios. He subjected everyone to the white noise as they slept. He then implanted combat suggestions he claims came from Vault-Tec itself. He must be completely insane. No observation, no controls. I'm going to have to confront him now and make him pay for what he's done. Half the Vault is dead. The other half, fighting for its life. Good luck to all of us. And may God have mercy on our souls.
To engineering staff from Parker Livingston, studio supervisor. Hey guys, I'm not sure if this is even worth putting an official trouble ticket in for, but I am getting some sort of odd pitch overlay on my sound equipment. It's almost like another signal is leaking from maybe the vault intercom network or communications gear and piggybacking on everything I record. It's barely noticeable, but I can definitely see it on my scope. Do we have any cross-wiring issues or faulty cable installation problems on sea level? It's far worse, bud. To Hilda Egelbrecht from the same guy. I just wanted to take this opportunity to send you an intra-vault mail regarding the wonderful session you performed this afternoon. The sound you coax from your Stradivarius is bar none the most haunting, beautiful thing I've ever heard here to date. I was wondering if perhaps we could get together tomorrow evening and discuss this in a more intimate setting. Egelbrecht. To Hilda again. Hi Hildy, just wanted to send you a quick note. Our session together yesterday was wonderful. I'm glad the studio doors lock. Otherwise, some of your stuffier fellow musicians might not appreciate how closely you and I work. Make sure when we meet tonight, you bring your delicate instrument and your violin too. Rose, I have an idea of something we can do with the bow. I have to hand this violin to an old lady, which means I have to hold the violin myself, and you're doing what with it? What? Why are you jumping? Why are you defying physics? Stay down. You're dead. I don't even know if I want to touch it. Now that I know what it's been used for. Also, did they forget these studios have big stinking windows? Is there like hand sanitizer in here or... Just clean it off? I hate having knowledge of events. Knowing things people did 200 years ago with things that I am handling now. Cursed knowledge. Already wiped out the entire place, right? Yep. Wiped out that entire level at least. That's the lab. Atrium. Classrooms. Now back in the atrium, double check the local map. Overseer's office, sound testing, living quarters, hold only, reactor room, and sound testing. The real question is, have I actually been to sound testing? Like, did I go in here? Yes. That's the reactor. Get the heck out of here. Close the door behind us, too. I don't want anyone else to know what this Stradivarius was used for. Holy crap, that's loud. Yeah, nah. Hi.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Seems like you've been gone forever. Please tell me you have good news.
Here's your violin, Agatha.
Oh, my goodness. I must see it, please. Oh, my. It's more beautiful than I could have ever imagined. I can't thank you enough. I wish I had something to give you, a more suitable reward for all your efforts. All I can give you is the frequency to my radio set. Tune in whenever you feel like listening to the strains of an old woman's violin playing.
Awesome. Hopefully it's copyright free.
They say recent events have made the world seem like a better place. I hope all of you out there can smile and feel better knowing that it's true.
Evening.
Evening.
Welcome home, sir.
Thank you kindly.
Here is another lovely song for a lonely traveler wandering the wasteland. You know who you are.
I hope things are going well with you today, sir.
Here. You...
Thank you. Radix. Very strange haunting tune.
Don't try anything.
I'm just wondering why I saw the Vault 101 emergency frequency. Wait, emergency frequency? I'm sure it's nothing.
Oh, hey! Kinda busy here, but I guess I can talk for a bit. What's up?
Let me see what you've got for sale. No 12.7 millimeter. Game.
Don't hurt yourself.
Didn't plan on it.
Unless it's a steep.
Alright, how do I make 12.7 millimeter? Primer large pistol. Really, I can make a grand total of stinking 4?
Hey, don't mind the smoke.
No cases. Crap. Well, there's the rocket launcher schematic.
I got my...
Go out here and see if they're selling 12.7 millimeter.
Thirsty?
Hello, Crow.
Looking to trade? If the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself.
Rhyolator. Tempting. But not tempting enough.
Nerf. Try Moriarty's. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats.
Right. What was her name again? Amada. Right, yeah.
Oldest drinks
Of
in
course.
the captain.
Of course.
Wasteland.
They kicked me out. Well, they run me out, basically. And now they want my help. Real rich. While I'm out here, might as well take out the trash.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there.
Rude.
Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
Well, yeah, I just pressed a lever. Don't mind me. I'm just here to pick up some stuff I left behind.
This isn't some sort of hotel, you know? You don't just come and go as you please. I thought you were raised better than that. Sorry. It's just been pretty rough down here since you and your dad left. There's real trouble brewing, and you don't want to be a part of it.
What's happened down here since I left?
Everything went crazy is what happened. Your dad opened that door. Bugs started attacking, and people started going crazy. When the smoke cleared, there were a lot of casualties and not many answers. Didn't help that our doctor had just left either.
That was never supposed to happen. That was the Overseer's fault.
Really? Well, that would explain a few things, all right. It's a good thing you're here after all. After that night, a lot of your friends started thinking, if it's safe to go outside, why stay down here forever? And that's not the sort of thing the Overseer likes to hear. Things have gotten pretty tense.
Well, let me through. I've got work to do, I guess.
I can't do that. Not officially, at least. As much as some of the rebels would like to talk with you, the Overseer said you weren't welcome back. Of course, if you survived whatever's out there, none of us could stop you if you really wanted to cause problems. But I'd prefer if you don't. But out of respect to your dad, I could turn a blind eye. You could slip out and say you were never here. I won't tell a soul.
I'll go see what I can do about all of this.
Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
Yeah, so have I, bud. And unfortunately for you, it's not entirely for the better. Yesterday I gave a child a grenade and told him, hey, go set a trap. Can they even see my face? No, they can't. So how did he know who I was?
That's it, old man. We're opening that door. And to hell with the Overseer's rules.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back!
Taylor, stop shooting, damn it!
Don't you know enough to stay away?
You almost shot Freddy.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
What happened down here?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting. Her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
Tell me about the rebels.
I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous.
All right. Apparently that's all you have to say.
Yes, you do. Don't you know enough to stay away?
We've already had this conversation.
Yes, you do.
Very lucky I can't aim through there. You are the reason my father is dead. Hold on, I just saw someone go through this.
Morning.
Morning.
Can't you just leave us alone?
What happened down here?
The bugs were horrible, but my family was pretty lucky. But then my Freddy went and got caught up with those idiot rebels.
Tell me about the rebels then.
Those kids are risking our entire vault just because they're bored. It's horrible. Yes.
You all have the exact same stuff to say. You don't really say much at all, to be honest. Oh.
What's the big idea?
Why is Janice dead? And better question, who just left the body there? Does nobody care? Why is the cigar lounge always out of order?
You don't belong here anymore.
I saved your life.
You're back again?
What happened down here?
It's all kind of blurry for me. But I hear I owe you for saving me.
Yeah?
But don't expect much. The whole thing was your dad's fault in the first place.
Actually, about that, it was the Overseer's fault.
They're a bunch of hellions, that's what they are. I'm at my wit's end about them. I really am.
You guys say absolutely nothing useful. Storage. Seriously, who's just leaving dead kids around here? Well, not kids. Who's leaving dead people all over the floor? Polly?
Good to see you. Oh boy, are you in trouble?
Am I? What happened down here?
You should have seen my pop. He personally saved old Stanley. But guess you wouldn't know what it's like to have a hero for a dad, would you?
Tell me about the rebels.
What do you expect from idiots like them? I'm just glad I was done with Butch's stupid gang before they got involved in all this.
Right. You know, if I wasn't worried about the entire place turning hostile, I'd shoot you on principle for insulting my dad. Considering I just saved the entire wasteland, and it's all because of him that it was possible.
Hey.
Don't say hey to me, I'm gonna kill your dad. Officer Mac. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did kill your dad. So how did he save anyone? He's dead. Down to the reactor level?
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again. Aha!
I mean, if this is how you want to go out, this is how you can go out. Hang on, let me reload real quick, just to be safe.
You're gonna be sorry!
Thanks for the new armor. I'll see if it's better than my own whenever it's fully repped up. Anybody else feel like being trouble? How about you, sir?
Good to see you.
Oh, hey, Stanley.
I don't know that I should be talking with you.
I don't know that there's anybody here to actually witness you talking to me. What happened down here, man?
With all of the bugs and fires, there was an awful lot of strain on the systems down on the reactor level. Our water chip's pretty delicate right now, but I'm working on setting her right again.
Tell me about the rebels.
It's just a phase they're going through. Every kid thinks they want to leave the vault at some point, but we all grew out of it. Yes, you do.
Literally the exact same sentence over and over. I'm glad Bethesda could afford a writer. That's light armor too, and it does guns. 1128 versus 1032. If that's what this is, whenever it's like not even fully repped, it's crazy. Now I'm on the lower level, which means I'm at the apartments. So if I just go to these apartments, start rummaging through things, eventually I'll find some vault suits to repair this with. Presuming that works. I really don't want to do that. That guy's dead.
Hey.
Hi. Are you gonna be rude to me again? I'd hope not. Can't maintain it with that? Really? But I can maintain one with the other, but not the other way around. Oh, you know what? I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Yeah, see, it's actually better. 5 and 1 versus 2 and 5 and 2. It's actually better. And it's light armor too, so it actually weighs less. That's great. Now I just need another grumpy person to actually shoot at me.
Hi, Chrissy. Any stories from the weirdo?
Damn. Look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
What kind of help?
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
Why do you need to get out of here so badly?
Because anything up there has got to be better than a lifetime of the same thing down here. Think about it, man. Down here, I'll always be stuck with the same job, with the same food, with the same people forever. You and your dad had the right idea. Get out of this pit and make your own life.
Butch, what do you even do in the vault?
The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber, you got that? There's a difference.
Yeah. Can you give me a haircut?
Sure, fine, whatever.
Bro's just giving me a haircut in the hallway. Man, it's been a while. Yeah, I'm not getting that one. Here, we'll give him my facial hair, because that's kind of what mine looks like. Yeah. What happened that night?
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
I'll be going now.
Catch you later. Maybe.
Worm? It's awful.
Optional,
Stuff in
sabotage
one
Vault
room with Miss
101.
Palmer? It's just weird.
I remember you said, yeah. That's so gross. Don't you wish it could be just Butch instead?
It's good to see you again.
No, he's not really my type. But at least
Are
you're
you
here,
sure it's
too.
good to see me? You look a little
Later.
upset and mournful.
Hey, good to see you again.
What happened?
Paul got bit real bad by some of those rad roaches, but he thought he could tough it out. If we'd had a doctor to treat him, he might still be here.
Oh. Tell me about the rebels.
The Overseer thinks he's in charge of us, just because it's his job? Well, nuts to that. We do what we want, and we want to open the vault.
Can't believe they almost shot you. Yeah, it was you, wasn't it? Yeah, I can't believe they almost shot you, dude.
I tell you, those guards are getting nastier every day. One of these days is going to turn real ugly. But I'll be ready for it. Bye.
Wow, you're back. Mom and little Monica got caught in the fires. I tried to get them out, I really did. But it was just too hot. I know it wasn't your fault, but my dad doesn't think as highly of you. You wouldn't want to hear what he said he'd do to your dad either. I wouldn't call us rebels. I mean, we don't agree with the Overseer, but we still love the vault. We just want to try going outside, too.
That was sad.
You're alive!
What happened down here?
A lot of security got wounded, and worse.
Yeah,
In
I know
all
I
the
killed a
confusion,
bunch.
we still don't know who's responsible for some of them.
Me. Tell me about the rebels.
I hate that this whole thing has turned us against our families. But we just can't keep living down here forever. I mean, look at this place.
Yeah, I'm looking for a Mata.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back.
No crap. I came as soon as I heard you were in trouble.
Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
You know what? Yeah. It'd be nice to her. You saved my life back then, Amata. The least I can do is help out now.
I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives.
Oh, I know. I found out. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I found out about that when I left. I guess I should have told you.
What? How long did you know about this? You know what? Never mind. What's important is that now we know that we were lied to all our lives, and that people have died for that lie. And even
Yeah.
now, when we most need help, the Overseer still won't let us try to communicate with the outside.
Sounds like he's gone crazy with power and needs to be stopped.
You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there.
Yeah, we've kind of fixed the water problem out there, so everyone's got clean, pure water. I think I have a solution for the vault's troubles. It kind of includes killing your dad, though.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
I swear I'll stop your father and his guards. Just watch.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, alright?
You know, Fine.
I should have remembered. I was just worried. I don't know, maybe your time outside had changed you. Thanks, and good luck talking to him. Let me know when you change his mind.
Oh, it'll change all right.
Oh, it's good to see you're back from outside. It can be dangerous out there for someone your age.
Yeah. You got any more sweet rolls? What happened down here?
My poor grandson Jonas died is what happened. They say it was just an accident in all the confusion, but I know it was the Overseer.
Tell me about the rebels.
Oh dear, we aren't asking for anything special. The vault's been open before, but for some reason everyone tries to pretend it wasn't.
I'm going to smack whoever left the stinking door open to the outside.
Oh, please be careful. Good to see you.
Going to absolutely drive me
How may I serve you, Master?
insane. You know, being bothered by a fly can't be as bad as what happened to this lady. Beatrice, you killed the lady who wrote my poem? The cells are still replicating normally, no mutation. Thank God. If whatever's out there could penetrate this vault, I can't even begin to imagine what the Overseer would do. After borrowing a few more water chips and rerouting some of the power here in the clinic, I've finally been able to affect the latest sample. It's not much, but considering what I have to work with it, I'm going to kill whoever left the stinking door open. I am going to. A definite step. It's not much, but considering what I have to work with, it's a definite step in the right direction. But this new experiment was also monumental for another reason. It's the first time Jonas has assisted me. He suspected forever, I know, so I guess it was inevitable. And his help has been invaluable. I just hope he knows what he's gotten himself into. Yeah, I'm not reading the patient files.
I never thought you'd be back.
Then why did you guys send out a distress signal if you never thought I'd be back? Nobody else could have deciphered that message and figured out the password to the vault door. Another computer. Can I check that? Apparently not. Looking mildly threatening there, bud. Turn the gun elsewhere. Why do you bother closing this door if the other side's blocked off anyway? Extra layer of protection?
Man, I sure wish we could blow this joint.
You might be able to soon. Why is bro just cowering in a corner over there?
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
Lay off the evil banter, dude. I'm just curious about your side in all of this.
Really? And here I had expected you to be full of bullets and bravado, but short on brains. Perhaps you've grown up since you left our vault. I regret the unfortunate events of that night, but I'm afraid that once your father left us, they were unavoidable. The sad truth is that his actions presented a real and direct threat to the future success of our vault, and so, regrettably, they had to be opposed.
Do you have any idea why my father left the vault in the first place?
I've spent many nights asking myself exactly that. He certainly didn't tell me before he left. I blame myself, really. I should have known better than to let him enter our home in the first place. He certainly showed his true colors in the end. Were he raised in the cleanliness of our vault, perhaps your father would have shown more dedication to the important things in life. Just as well that he left. We mustn't let humanity's last pure specimens be sullied with his type.
At least my father didn't hide from the outside his whole life.
No, but he didn't risk bringing you out into it either. You have to wonder, is that why he left you behind? He wanted to know you were someplace safe? And then, like a fool, you squandered the greatest gift he ever left you.
Buddy, you tried to have me killed. The rebels are upset because you lied to them about the outside.
They have to understand that we did that to keep them from going outside and getting killed. To keep them from making the same mistake our generation did when we were their age. Some of us already lost loved ones out there long ago. We won't lose any more today.
I believe I have a solution to the vault's problems.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
The rebels are right. You need to open the vault, or I could just kill you.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
You simply don't have enough people to stay isolated down here forever. I'll find a way to convince you. Just wait. I'm gonna...
I deeply doubt it. But your naive ramblings do have a certain entertainment value. Yes, you...
Let me put the gun down. Yeah, go slink back into your hidey hole, bud. There's someone in there. From Chief Officer, subject, raid on rebels. In light of increased agitation from the rebel elements, I have come to the conclusion that we can no longer afford to be merciful to this scum. While some may hold out hope for a peaceful resolution, it's only a matter of time before they decide to take the fight to us, or worse yet, our families. I propose a midnight raid into their compound. Live ammo, zero tolerance. Make an example of the first two who fight back, and the rest will fall in line. We may lose a kid or two, but we'll save the vault as a whole, and that's what counts. You are not to inform the Overseer and some of our softer security guards about this plan, as they will only object and ensure our defeat. Once the deal's done, they'll see it was worth the price. This will show those scum what happens when you step out of the line in our vault. Alright, who's in there? Mr. Broch?
I never thought you'd be back. It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards.
What did you hear from the guards?
I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amata and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there. I'm sure it's bad news for us all.
What happened down here?
It was pretty rough, I'll tell you. I know a lot of folks blame your dad, but I know he didn't mean to cause all that. Don't blame him or yourself.
Bro, my dad's dead. Tell me about the rebels.
Most of them are just kids who are caught up in the idea of seeing the world. But I know we've got to actually open the vault if we want to survive. Otherwise, we're just going to dwindle away down here until it's all too late. Watch yourself down here.
I intend to. They didn't really leave you in here with much, did they? Well, suppose I found something to convince the Overseer, and it was like 10 feet away from his office. I just wanted to repair my armor. Overseer? Hey, buddy.
What do you want?
To kill you, but that's, besides the point. I believe I have a solution to the vault's problems.
To fix what you started?
Yeah, you already said that. The rebels are right, you need to open the vault. You can't even keep your security in line. They're planning to raid the rebels.
Damn it! I told them I won't let this degenerate into violence again. The vault simply can't take the instability anymore. But maybe you're right. They simply can't stand the pressure anymore. And now the purity and perfection of my vault is crumbling all around me.
Humanity isn't about pure genetics. It's about never giving up hope, even now.
I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point. In your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as Overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
Oh, great, nepotism. You know, I was really hoping more of you would try and fight me.
Man, I sure wish we could blow this joint.
Amata, everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision. In my attempts to keep us all safe, I have been, perhaps, overzealous. Lives have been lost, but perhaps worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why I cannot remain your Overseer.
Father!
Amata, I appoint you Overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes I've made.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you.
I never thought you'd be back. I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him.
You both care about the vault's residents, but in different ways.
It's hard to forgive what he's done, but I suppose I can understand why he did it. I'm glad you brought him to his senses. But now there's a new overseer in charge, and I'm planning on opening the vault. This time for good.
Great,
It's
I'll
a
get to
bright new
visit
day
you
for the
a
vault.
lot.
But I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
Whatever it is, I'm glad to help.
I know you are. And on behalf of the vault, I thank you for all you've done. But there are still many who blame you for everything that happened. So I have to ask you to leave. I'm
What?
sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go.
Okay, I guess. You called me back here.
We can never really thank you enough for everything you've done. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. It'll be a while before we're actually ready to go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. But with luck, we'll meet again.
Luck +1, rad resistance +10, and repair +5, with a DR of 1-.
Sorry to see you go.
Yeah, I don't know why I've got to. If people blame me, I can't exactly stop that if I'm, you know, kicked out.
Looks like we're secure. What's the word up there?
They're still scared. Enough to stay quiet, but not enough to listen.
You know, you step down and everything, that doesn't exactly stop security.
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage!
I'm still contemplating killing you, I'm gonna be honest.
Hey!
Morning, Officer Taylor. They killed Jim Wilkins, too. Why are they just killing everyone? I have to wonder who keeps closing that door behind me, because there's never anyone in the room whenever I leave. I'm liking the new armor, though. I blend in a little more instead of being pale like the winterized combat armor. Still sucks I got booted. Stockholm. That's weird.
It's good to see you alive and well, sir.
I'd hope so. Be a little concerned if you said, "Man, it sucks to see you, sir. Terrible day with you around, sir." I've thought of what I want to do now. What time is it? About 8 p.m. Good. Head on in. Oh.
In your eye. Rinse it out.
Hey, Fox.
Troubling you, my friend?
Yeah, you disappeared. Come on.
I owe you no less than my life. How could I refuse?
With the amazing act.
What does that perk even do? Fox's love for heavy weapons is infectious. With Fox in your party, big guns' strength requirements is lowered by 2, and they do 10% more damage. It's not entirely what I'd call useful, but you know.
Aquacura.
You have something to say?
Yes.
Yes, by all means. Let's.
I have to wonder where you got the helmet from. Did I give that to you? You're fired.
Are you certain?
Yes.
I'm disappointed, but I cannot say I'm surprised. If you change your mind, I shall be studying in the American History Museum, downtown.
And you'll instantly see
yeah, that's what
why
we'll call it,
it's the only
studying.
product you'll ever need again.
I can't believe it does all that. That's wonderful.
Wondering how it works? It's simple. Just drink 1 bottle with every meal, and you'll start seeing the positive effects the very next day. It's that easy. The amazing Aquacura. Get yours now, while supplies last. That's terrific.
Excuse me.
Well, hello there, smooth skin. Step right up. Have you come to savor the great taste of the amazing Aquacura?
Is that any different from regular Aqua Pura?
Why? Have you heard otherwise?
You can get Aqua Pura for free. Why pay for yours?
The Brotherhood doesn't deliver the underworld, you know. There's shipping expenses and all that. Not to mention sneaking past super mutants. But beyond that, I added a few of my own secret ingredients to enhance the flavor of the original. So what do you say? Care to procure a bottle?
Got a free sample I could try?
A free sample, you say? Well, I normally don't do this. But for you, for this one time only, a very special VIP promotional offer. Ladies and gentlemen, ding ding ding, we have a new winner in our daily Aquacura sweepstakes. Here you go, sir, your free bottle. Step right up in the next 5 minutes and get your very own bottle of the amazing Aquacura at half price. Ladies and gentlemen, half price. Have it. Trouble sleeping? I hope there's nothing wrong with your Aquacura. Remember, all sales are final. Now, how can I help you, dear returning customer of mine?
Hit-Boy analysis shows that your Aquacura is irradiated. Interesting.
What? That doohickey on your wrist says the water's irradiated? That's a pretty fancy device if it can know something like that. But clearly it's, misinformed. You should get that fixed because it's definitely giving you false information.
You're clearly up to something. There's no denying it. Talk. Now.
You know, kid, you really ought to have proof before you go around insulting people like that. Now, if you don't mind, why don't you take your baseless accusations elsewhere? I have important business to conduct. Welcome back. I already told you, your Pipsqueak 2000 or whatever it's called is broken. There's nothing wrong with the water.
There's nothing wrong with my Pip-Boy. You, sir, are a liar.
Ha! I'd like to see you try and prove that. Rather than... Even if it were true, you need to get proof to convince my customers. My very loyal customers. They're already convinced. They already see the many benefits of the amazing Aquacura. Have an oozing sore that just won't go away. Take a clean... Welcome back.
I'm curious, where'd you get all this Aquapura?
Really? What's it matter to you anyway?
I'm not interested in making trouble. I'm just curious where you got the water.
My business arrangements are private.
I'd have thought giving Aquapura to a ghoul would seem like a waste.
Huh. I hadn't pegged you as a bigot. My mistake. Do people call you... Welcome back. What can... Step right up. Step right up, one and all, and purchase the amazing Aquacura. It's the answer to all your problems. Guaranteed. Oh, wow. That sounds great. Having trouble concentrating? Tired of dry mouth and other
Hello,
side effects
Freda.
like that?
Sorry, I'm on a break.
Alright. On a break. Alright. How do I get the key off of him? How annoying. One out of 4 for a lamp. Hard. That unlocks the safe. What about the cooler? Notes on Carol. There's something up with her. She's become so mopey lately. I wish I knew what it was. She might be a good customer for the special stock. That is, if I could get her away from Greta long enough to work on her. Notes on Patchwork. I can't say enough good things about this boy. The only thing is, I need to remember to keep an eye on him. I've caught him behind the counter several times. I'd say that he's more trouble than he's worth. But somehow, he just keeps coming up with the caps for booze. Notes on Snowflake. What is with this guy? Well, honestly, I don't care. He buys up all my jet and keeps coming back for more. It doesn't really matter if he insists that he's a barber, I guess. Notes on Dr. Barrow. Note, he has all sorts of good stuff in his office. I should find a way to get him out of town for a while so that I can restock my supply from his. Of course, the egghead never leaves that lab of his, especially since he got that passed out smooth skin in there. Interesting information. Now, if only he was carrying a key or literally anything.
Don't you look absolutely miserable. Pull up a stool and lay down a few caps. Tell Uncle Azrakal all about it.
Who's that guy in the corner?
That's Sharon. Let's just say, well, he's a loyal employee. Don't mess with me, and he won't mess with you.
I want to talk to you about Sharon's contract.
I knew you'd change your mind. Just remember, Sharon is a valuable asset to me, and he doesn't come cheap. Are you ready to deal?
I'll give you 1,000 caps for it.
You're kidding, right? Come back when you have a serious offer. That's a shame.
What's my speech at? 52.
Cool. A human. That's...
I'll give you 1,000 caps for it. Guess I need a little more charisma. Well, while I'm invisible... you won't notice me steal your whiskey and get right behind you.
Don't you...
1,000 caps.
Don't you...
1,000 caps. 2,000 caps?
You're... That's it.
3,000 caps.
You're...
How much do I even have? 2,000.
Cool.
Got a speech of 81. Why are you not taking this deal?
Cool.
2,000.
You're...
Quick save. Whoops.
No. Go talk.
Azrakal's dude, dead dude. Alright, I guess that doesn't work. Why am I doing that? I can just... Are we good? The heck happened? Stream died.
Is quite popular around here. If Sharon is the one who kills her, everyone will know that it was me who ordered Greta's death.
Who's that guy in the corner? Let's try again. 1,000 caps. No?
What?
You really want me to kill Greta? Fine.
A word of advice.
Still very curious why the stream crashed. Well, it's working now.
All I ask is to go quietly.
It could happen to you.
Can I stop being invisible?
No.
Near Carol. Where's Greta?
Damn smooth skins.
Friends, have you stopped combing your hair?
Sorry,
Afraid of
I'm
pulling
on a
out
break.
the few remaining plugs? Well, fear no longer. Cast your gaze upon my luxurious coiffure. And now, you too can get your hair back with the amazing Aquacura. Guaranteed, or your bottle cap's back.
Sorry about this.
Wow.
It's gonna blow.
Come on. Taste the smooth, succulent sensation of radiation reversing Aquacura. Cool.
About that deal we had. Greta is dead as promised.
Is she now? Well, it seems that this arrangement worked out well for both of us. With the new profit I'll make from Greta's customers, I'll be able to hire a replacement for Sharon with plenty left over for myself. And you held up your end of the deal, my friend, and I am a man of his word. Sharon's contract is yours. You are his new employer. Congratulations. I'll give you the pleasure of informing him yourself.
Yeah, need I remind you, you said the only reason Sharon doesn't kill you is because you hold his contract.
Talk to.
Oh no, none of that. Slow down there, I have good news. I'm your new employer.
You purchased my contract from Razrakal, so I am no longer in his service. That is good to know. Please wait here. I must take care of something. Azrakal, I am told that I am no longer in your service. That's right, Sharon. Have you come to say goodbye? Yes.
Oh.
All right, let's go.
Sounds good, let's get out of here.
As you wish.
My God, he shot Azra.
What do you need? Very well.
I can't give you the contract? Where is this contract then? It's not in here. Miss. Sharon's employment contract.
I don't like the look of this place.
Yeah, you've been here too long.
Very well.
I can't. They specifically coded in that I can't give you the contract.
Bastard got what was coming to him.
Yes, he did.
I don't like the look of this place.
Buddy, you're free to go.
Are you certain that this is what you wish?
Yeah.
Very well. Although you remain my employer until my contract changes hands, I will wait for you in Underworld should you need me again.
Tired of the stupid fly.
Oh my god, is he dead?
He might be.
More.
So is she.
We want to hear more.
Losing your hearing? Having trouble eavesdropping across the room?
Aquacura. That'll be at the Jefferson Memorial that'll figure that out.
Sir, the lab coats report a delay in the next batch of water.
What now? Gotta hand it to you, kid. That was a brave thing you did, risking your life to start the purifier. But, do you know? You've made my life a living hell. I'm guessing not. The hero of the wasteland probably has more important things to worry about, don't you?
And a hearty hello to you too, jerk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I being rude just now? Maybe I should congratulate you on getting through the door. After all, you did have to trip over that never-ending line of people waiting to get in here. I'm Scribe Bigsley, and I'm more than a little busy.
Sounds like you have your hands full.
Everyone was so excited about that purifier. Project Purity this and Project Purity that. But did anyone stop to ask, hey, what are we going to do with all that clean water? Well, guess who gets to fill in that tiny detail? It'd be one thing if I had support, but that little war with the Enclave has depleted much of the Brotherhood's resources. And to top it off, I have to be mommy to a bunch of lab coats.
Is there anything I can do to lend a hand?
Really? Well, there's plenty of things I need help with. But most of it's pushing papers and knocking sense into giant eggheads. A task for any acolyte, really. I'm sure I could put your experience and talents to far better use.
How can I help?
Well, I've got Rivet City water caravans needing help with some unusually organized bandits. Need someone to go investigate what that's all about. And then there's Megaton. They want more Aqua Pura. I just sent a shipment to them. Need someone to go visit Megaton and see what their problem is.
Griffin's up to something with the Aqua Pura. What do you know about it?
Not that it's really any of your business, but we have an arrangement. He buys water, I send him some. I use the caps and tech he pays me to fund the other water deliveries. I send my men with the water to the museum authority on the mall. Griffin sends the payment back with my men. So far, so good. Lyons wouldn't approve, but I don't really care anymore. I need the resources, and there's certainly plenty of water to go around.
Fair enough.
I think I might just close my eyes for a moment or two. Pardon the mess.
Yeah, that guy's a jerk. For the love of everything. If they leave that door open one more time, I'm fumigating the house with us in it. Hard to figure out the issues here. Gotta see if there's a place to sleep.
Dr. Lee and her staff left to go get Project Purity ready.
Really? It's ready?
The heck?
That's great news.
Butch,
Well,
you're in Vault
if it
101.
isn't my hero, the guy who sprang me from the vault, I think I owe this man a drink.
How did you get all the way down here?
Same way anyone does, by being too cool to stop anywhere else. I didn't see a thing in the wasteland that was a match for a bona fide tunnel snake. So here's to freedom and rocking the wasteland. Drink up!
You still want to start that gang, Butch?
Hell yeah, I do. I could be out there and kicking butt in my own gang and everything. The tunnel snakes could ride again! Or, you know, slither again. Whatever.
You could join forces with me if you'd like. Yes. You're kind of a jerk, though.
What? A goody two-shoes like you could never make it in a real gang. You want to hang with a tunnel snake like me? You gotta be hard.
I hope there aren't any problems
Fair
at the
enough.
Jefferson Memorial.
I never expected it to happen in my lifetime. I can hardly wait. What the hell do you want?
Drink. You don't have a bed anywhere. Karma's too high.
Good to see you.
Well, I think I know how to fix that. Sort of. But it requires going to a vault. That's Vault 92. Vault 108 is where I need to go. However, considering my stream crashed, and I've been going for like 4 hours, realistically.
Hey.
Hi. Don't talk to me. I think that's where I'm gonna have to call it for today. I want to see why my stream crashed. Maybe I hit a hotkey or something. I don't know. The crash your game hotkey or crash your stream hotkey. But yeah, I kind of want to see where that went wrong. And I also want to eat the fried chicken that's in the other room, so. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for the lurks. Apologies for the crash, and I will see you next time. I'm not going to raid out this time. See you around.